my name is Athena Company. I'm a stand-up comedian, writer, broadcaster, and podcaster. I'm also a parent, which is fantastic. But being a parent can mean conversation is lacking. I've got a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old, so there's not much going on other than babbling and skid marks. So every now and again, I invite a friend around to keep my company. Today, I'm chatting to someone who is, for the first time ever, bouncing back onto this podcast because we had her on like a year ago, maybe, and she is back. Welcome back again to Keeping Athena Company, Verona Rose.
Oh, thank you for having me, Athena. I love the babbling and skid marks.
That's basically what my life is now. Basically, skid marks in like a sort of a baby that can't speak. What have you been getting up to over since I last saw you? What have you been up to?
Oh, babe, quite a lot actually. So, I've been doing some writing. I landed a new ITV2 show, which has been amazing.
Okay, stop the clock. Let's talk about this. An ITV2 show, which is the ITV that we watch. We don't watch ITV1 anymore. Okay, that's the olden days. You watch ITV2 these days, and you've got a show on it. Tell me about it.
Yes, so it's called Secret Crush. It's 20 episodes and they're 60 minutes each. It's on 6 p.m. weekdays on ITV2 and it's also on ITV Hub. So it's basically singletons that are crushing on someone. So it could be their best friend, a colleague, a gym buddy, or even their dentist. They come on the show and they declare their love to their unknowing crush. And basically I act as like a confidant between both parties. I egg them on and say, go in there and get your partner. Tell them how you're feeling. And it's a really, really cool show.
So you're helping people shoot their shots, basically.
Basically, yeah. But I mean, I also work in the cloakroom. So they come into the cloakroom, give me their coat, and I have a little chat with them about who they're bringing in and those that are not, don't know who their crush is, who they think it might be.
Oh, wow. So have you ever seen someone who's had a crush on someone, but you've met that person and you thought, oh, no, that's not the right person for you. You don't want to go there. Has it ever got to the point where you think the person is better off without their crush?
Oh, definitely. But I mean, I won't say who, but yeah, that crossed my mind a few times, but, who am I to say that, meeting somebody for 20 minutes or more, who am I to judge and say, that person is better off without you? But I mean, as a human being, that has gone through my head before. Yeah.
Yeah, you could meet someone, they could have like really bad BO or something, or you they could just do one thing which you think, oh no, he picks his nose when the camera's off. He's probably not the one.
Yeah, wipes his bogies in his pocket.
Yeah. So unrequited love, is that something you? I mean, it's probably quite a personal question actually. Is unrequited love been a part of your love life whilst as an adult?
So, as an adult, as in, how do you mean?
Has there ever been somebody that you used to see at the train station every day that you never found out their name, or maybe you went to an office and there was like a guy in accounts who was really hot, but you never really got the chance to know what he was about?
Do you know what? Do you know why? This is a difficult one. No, it's not a difficult one. It's not difficult at all, actually. What the hell am I talking about? No, it's not. Basically, I've had two long-term relationships. So.
Oh, you've always been with the person you want to be with, I guess. So
basically, yeah, I've been.
You're not window shopping then. You're not window shopping.
No, definitely not window shopping. The person I'm with now, I've been with for 14 years. So, and even before that, I was with somebody else, and I should have been with the guy I'm with now.
Oh, do you know what? That's beautiful. And that means you're highly qualified to talk to people about relationships. I'm not
exactly.
You're not qualified. I've just about managed to end up in one, and I don't know how I managed it with my track record, but I'm very fortunate. Against all of my against everything I've done, I've managed to end up in one. Because
congratulations, and if you're happy, babe, then that's what all that matters, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely very very happy. So can you spill the beans? Are there any like matches where people are doing really well? I mean, it's obviously a new show, but are we going to see any secret crush babies maybe?
Oh my goodness, do you know what? At the minute, there's no update, but it would be amazing to, like 6 months down the line, if someone's going to tie the knot, if there are going to be any babies in the future. That would be absolutely amazing. I mean, ITV2, we need a spin-off show.
It can be like one born every minute, but well,
Yes.
you could host. They call the midwife, call Verona.
I would love that. I would absolutely love that. Call Verona. I'm there for you guys. Come and talk to me. Tell me if it worked out. Tell me if it didn't work out. I've got your back.
And what did you most enjoy about making this show? I think it sounds like a really fun. Like, I'm quite nosy, so this is a great show for a nosy person. Did you really enjoy getting under the bonnet of people's love lives?
I did, and do you know what? I'm nosy as well. And the thing is, I genuinely was interested in knowing why this person liked someone else. I was genuinely interested in what they do for a job. And even when the cameras were off, we carried on talking, because I was like, obviously not things that were good for the camera, but I'd be like, so babe, you're studying, talk to me. Do you know what I mean? Because like you, I'm very nosy, and but genuinely interested in knowing what these people are doing and what their aspirations are in life.
And did anybody ever come to you with a crush, and then the person they have a crush on, maybe they're like married or with kids? Like, did you ever have to break anybody's hearts because basically the person they liked was already taken?
Do you know what? Luckily enough, no. But I think that would be down to ITV researchers doing a wonderful job at not trying to break up any happy homes. So if there was someone that was married, most people were like, yeah, we can't do that one. So no, luckily I didn't have to. But I mean, goodness me, that would have been drama.
Yeah, it would have been a lot of drama. I wonder if you're thinking of maybe being the new Cilla Black, because a person of my age remembers Blind Date every Saturday. Blind Date was the show. And I kind of like the idea of Verona Rose being the Cilla Black and just matchmaking the country.
Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I really enjoyed Cilla Black as well. And I'll be honest with you, at times I felt like I needed to call upon her and be like, you know what, this one, that it is in your hands, Cilla. I really genuinely actually felt like that.
Just like look to the skies and Cilla, like, get a new hat. Get a new hat and make this couple work. Did you have any favourite couples on the show that you managed to speak to, or favourite
do you know what?
wannabe couples, so to speak?
Yes, yeah. There was a young guy called Courtney, and he was a theatre student, and he had a crush on one of his classmates, and he was just absolutely adorable, and he had me in stitches. He came on playing a banjo. I had a little dance with him in the cloakroom to his banjo, and I really wanted their date to work out. So yeah, bless little Courtney, I'm a fan.
Did you put in a good word for the people? Do you put in a good word for the people that you like your favourites?
No, because actually I can't say anything, so I wouldn't be able to spill the beans and say, oh, like I really. Do you mean to the crush?
Yeah, like to cut. Were there some couples that you tried to encourage?
Oh no, because but they go and have their dates separately. I kind of, I know if the date's going well or not, but I don't interfere in any way. I just talk to them afterwards, and if they've disappointed me, I might cry.
Oh, bless. What's your advice for anybody that has a crush and they don't know what to do about it? Like, what would you say to anybody who has somebody that they really like, but they don't know how to make the first move?
Do you know what? I think you have nothing to lose. And I think if I was single and I had a crush on someone, I would just let them know. So I would let them, if they're single as well, I would just let them know if you can. Because I think there's nothing.
How do you do it? What's the best way?
Befriend their siblings, slide into their DMs, become good mates with one of their parents. Because if you've got the parents on side, or the grandparents, even better, if you've got them on side, then you're almost halfway there. Because people want their family, their parents, their grandparents to like whoever they're going to spend the rest of their life with. So actually, yeah, definitely befriend an elder in the family before you make your move.
Verona, there's a word for that, and it sounds like stalking.
Find
their friends, find their family, find their brothers and sisters, find their mum and dad and uncle, and then get to know them.
Yeah, basically.
Have you got any legal ways that somebody could maybe get to know somebody? That wouldn't get you a restraining order.
Okay, right. And no restraining orders. Okay. So do you know what? I would, without being sleazy or anything, just say to someone, hey, I would just start a conversation with them.
Yeah.
So you could start a conversation with them in person. You could start a conversation with them on social media. Just have a nice conversation. Keep it clean, and don't come across too desperate. Just be like, hey, how are you? And then later on down the line, be like, yeah. So what you saying then? You fancy going on a date? But yeah, I think just general chit chat is always a good way to start.
I got given this really good bit of advice for contacting somebody that you may have a crush on, and yeah, I thought it was great. I don't think I really did it actually, but it was basically to communicate with them whilst you're on your way to do something. Like, for example, if you're on your way to get the tube or whatever, so then after a couple of exchanges, you can say, "Oh, can't continue now. I've got to get on the underground." But hopefully we can continue this later. And what that means is like when you talk to someone, they know that you're not going to be there for hours hassling them, but it also leaves the ball in their court to contact you later should they want. And it also means that you're not obsessed because you've got your own things going on. Does that make sense? So it's like, I'm talking to you,
I like
but I'm on my
that.
way to doing something else. And once I'm on my way to do something else, I can't talk to you anymore. But maybe if you want to continue, then you can get back to me, if that makes sense.
So basically, it's start playing games and be like,
yes, start playing games, play mega games, and that's a very innocent game. That's a kind of
yeah, no, I like that
game that tells somebody that you're not the entire focus of their attention. That's sort of a game that tells someone that they're not the entire focus of your attention, and it leaves them the opportunity to either get back in touch with you or to not. But it allows you to kind of stop the conversation short without kind of it being awkward.
I like that. Yeah, like, because I suppose if you're just chilling at home, you're laying in bed or on the sofa and you're having a chat, it's like, okay, this could go on for ages, and one person might want to cut the call but feels uncomfortable to say, right, I better go now. So
Yeah,
you don't overstay your welcome, do you?
exactly. It gives them a chance to kind of ghost you without hurting your feelings.
Yeah. Do you know how I let my partner know I like him?
Yes. No, tell me. How did you know?
Well, so I was much younger. I don't know if it showed that I liked him, but he was at my parents. He was my brother's friend, and he was at my parents' house. And I was upstairs, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, he's downstairs, downstairs!" And I was like, "Let me get ready really quickly." And I made myself look nice. I just went downstairs, and I was like, "Hi, you're right," like that. And then he was like, "Hi," and I was like, "Oh, it's nice to see you." Then went back upstairs.
Exactly from that exchange, what told him that you liked him? The fact he looked nice.
Well, no, because I was a lot younger, and I was like, like twiddling my hair and like, moving my hands in a certain way and leaning backwards and forwards to be like,
Oh,
hi.
big physical cues, waving your boobs in his face,
Basically, yeah.
Okay, did he get more important? Well, obviously he got the message at some point, but did he get the message at that time?
I don't know, because you know what he said to me? He said to me when the very first time he saw me, he thought I was like at least 15 years older than him.
Okay,
But
that's rude.
Isn't that rude?
You are a forgiving person if you got over that, because I'm hearing that and I'm like, I want to fight him.
I can't believe it. Do you know why he said it though? It's because him and my brother lived together at one point, and I brought my brother. I'm only 2 years older than my brother, but me and my partner are the same age, and I was bringing my brother shopping. So he said when he saw me, he was like, "Oh, like this is his big sister's like 10, 15 years older than her, because she's like come with shopping and stuff." So yeah, I think that's partly why. But he told me that years after we got together.
Yeah, I mean, the idea that you have to be 15 years older than your sibling to buy them shopping, very, very questionable way to draw a conclusion about your age there.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, he soon found out how flexible you really are, because you're together now. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is actually a micro version of this podcast. It's just a quick version that I like to record because we're all busy, and people can listen to this whilst they're having a cup of tea, or doing whatever. So Secret Crush, 6 p.m. ITV2. Is it on every day?
Yep, on weekdays, weeknights.
Is it out now?
Yes, it's out now. It started on the 10th of May, so it's out now.
Oh, okay. Everyone watch this show. Watch it on ITV Hub or watch it as it goes out at 6 p.m. It sounds really excited. Verona, I'm so excited for you. It sounds amazing. Compared to like when we last did this podcast, like where you're at now is just, it's like watching a flower bloom.
Oh, babe, that's the same for both of us. It's
Yeah.
exactly the same for both of us, you know? And I can't believe it was it, did you say, that's over a year and a half ago, right?
Over a year and a half ago, yeah. So my first baby was really a baby, and now I've got another one.
I know. She really was like a really, really, really young baby, like months old.
And now she's a toddler with a mouth on her.
And she's so cute. Your twin as well. I can't get over it.
Verona, this has been wonderful. I'm so happy to hear about the show. Can't wait to catch up with it. Verona, thank you very much for coming to keep my company.
Oh, bless you, Athena. Thank you so much for having me.
My pleasure.
And blessings to your beautiful family.
Oh, thank you so much. The incredible Verona Rose. Thank you once again for keeping my short but sweet company. Again, guys, the show is called Secret Crush. It's on 6 p.m. ITV2 or catch up with it on ITV Hub. It sounds fantastic. How exciting would it be if you just got contacted out of the blue and got told that there's a secret crush that wants to meet you, right? I mean, look, I'm in a relationship. I'm not interested in anyone else. But, you know, my ego wouldn't mind someone telling me they like me. Like, my ego wouldn't mind it. Okay, I can't lie. But the show sounds great and I'm really excited. And fingers crossed for a secret crush baby. I've been Athena Company. I'm a stand-up comedian, writer, podcaster, blah, blah, blah. Find me on social media. I'm on... that's my offspring. That's the other offspring. I better finish this quickly. Find me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's just my name, Athena Company. There'll be other episodes dropping soon, so watch out for that. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch up next time.